Good morning. How are you doing today? So today I'm going to be talking about what determines how your marriage will turn out. A lot of people have been asking me, is it that marriage is a scam? Because we're just hearing different things flying around, different things happening. A lot of people that were thinking that, oh, okay, they are doing fine, and you just hear that the marriage is crumbling. What's going on? So today I'm going to give you three things that let me just talk about three things that determines how your marriage will turn out. Number one is, how big is God to you as a couple? Do you guys reference God? Is God the bedrock of your home? Is it the foundation of your home? Is it God that calls the shot of your home? Do you guys talk to God before you take decisions? Do you both reference God? Do you both have good relationship with God? If God is the Lord in your home, trust me, you could, just think about it. If God is the one that directs you, if God is the one that tells you what to do, okay, when you're supposed to respond, when you're not supposed to respond, how you're supposed to undo a certain issue, you would know that it will surely turn out well. Doesn't mean that you both will not have issues. Doesn't mean that there will not be times where you guys would, have clashes. But when you both reference God, you both fear God, and you both know that God is Lord, you would know what to do. The Holy Spirit will always teach you what to do, will always teach you what to say, how to respond, how to do issues, how to make decisions. So a home that God is not welcome, a home that you just do whatever you want to do, go to church once in a week, and you guys don't pray together before you take any decisions, you don't go to God, you don't talk to God, you can be sure that such a home, the devil is sure to just mess them up. But a home where God is welcome, where God is always there, they put God first, you guys pray together, you guys ask God before you take any decision, you both are believers. A home where you both reference God, when you follow God, when you know what God says about a thing, you know what to do. A home where you both have faith and you both are good followers of Christ, you would know that you're not supposed to do some certain things. As a man, you know that you're not supposed to cheat. As a woman, you know you're not supposed to cheat. You know that the Bible tells every man to love their wife just as Christ loved the church, which means unconditional love. And you also know that as a woman, you are supposed to submit to your husband. So these are the things that would help a marriage to turn out well. When God calls the shots in your home, when you reference God, when God is welcomed in your home, when God is not somebody, or is not a thing that you just go to when everything has crumbled, when God has always been the first. So, and the second thing I'm going to be talking about is the kind of company you both keep would determine how your marriage will turn out. The kind of friends you guys keep. You can't be a sheep and be rolling with goats. Sooner or later, you begin to behave like goats. That's how it is. So if the kind of friends that you keep as a man are friends that they don't see anything bad in having girlfriends, they are friends that when you guys hang out, they come out with their girlfriends and they are married. They are friends that tell you that no, as a man, don't listen to your wife, don't even tell your wife anything. Whatever you want, you just tell her, she just do it. It doesn't matter, you can still stay out late. Should be giving her money, should be fine. If that's the kind of friends that you are rolling with, it will determine how you will treat your wife. It will determine how your home will turn out. Because people that you roll with rub off on you. That's the truth. If as a lady you are rolling with ladies that do extramarital affairs, you're rolling with ladies that they don't see anything bad in. They don't see anything bad in talking back at their husband. They tell you that I want Korean, you don't look at them. Once they are talking like this, just shout at them. You need to let them know that you have choco. If those are the kind of friends that you have, it will surely determine how your marriage will turn out. Because those advices that you get, the kind of advices that you get determines how you behave. The kind of things that you feed your head with. If you are feeding your heads with posts on social medias or people around you that are always giving you negative advices, it will surely rub off on your marriage, and it will turn out. If your set of friends are friends that they are not in their husband's house, all your set of friends are singles and people that have left their husband because they feel that we are okay, so far we have money, we can. Sooner or later, that kind of mindset will start coming into you. And if you also roll with friends that feels like women, they are supposed to be at home, let them cook, let them do everything, you just provide and enjoy yourself, it will surely tell. Do you understand? So that's number 2. Number 3 is, how prepared are you? How prepared are you for this marriage of a thing? Most people don't prepare for it. You don't prepare for it. You don't get knowledge about it. It will determine how your marriage will turn out. You've not sat down sometimes to watch videos, to prepare yourself. Marriage, you don't attend marriage seminars. You don't do all these things. Marriage is not something that there's syllabus for, or there's past question for, that you can read for. Your marriage is every marriage is different. When you enter it is when you will know. So it's how prepared you are that will determine what will come out, will determine if any issues arise, what you are supposed to do, how you are supposed to show love, how you are supposed to do this. So if you don't prepare at all, you don't even some people don't prepare about marriage. They don't prepare about marriage at all. It's the wedding thing that they are going up and down for. How prepared are you about? So have you read books? Have you listened to audios? Have you seen videos that will help you, that will give you more knowledge about how to handle your wife, about how to handle misunderstanding, about forgiveness? All these things. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. You can't expect to excel in something when you don't have a knowledge about it. It doesn't work that way. That is why we go to school, to learn about things. That's why you go to school, to learn 4 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years sometimes, before you can say, okay, you are satisfied in these things. And a marriage is an institution that they will give you your certificate even before you start, which means that you don't have a choice. You have to excel. So how are you going to excel when you know nothing about it? You don't know nothing about it. You don't have good role models that tell you about, okay, these are things you should do when you get married. They don't talk to your husband this way. They don't treat your wife this way. When you are married, you're no longer single. You have to be acting like a married man. All these kind of things. So how prepared you are determines how your marriage will turn out. It's very important. So those 3 points is what I'll be talking about today. The first one is God. God is very important. Without God in your home, is terrible. It's a risk that I don't advise anybody to take. Not just that you know God, not just that you're a Christian, but you have good relation. You both have good relationship with God. And number 2, the kind of friends you keep, the kind of company, the kind of things you feed your head, your mind with, the kind of advices. And number 3, just like I just completed, is how prepared you are. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I love you all. See you next time. Bye.